Hi there, this is Care, and I really don't know why I'm going on so late. I felt like it. So, most everybody that I know of are probably sleeping. That's okay. I don't have any specific plan on what I want to do in this video. Essentially, all I really want to do is sit and chat and feel like someone's hanging out with me while I go through these things. So, just getting my chat live here, just in case. Oh, there are people awake. Well, good evening. All right, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to see chat all that fast. Oh, that's not going to work either. Well, let me just share with you. I'll set this to my side. I don't have my normal setup. I'm not in the right city, state shenanigan, and I'm not going to share all my shizzle. Let's just have fun and pretend like this crap in some of our lives when we have crap just doesn't exist, and let's just craft. So hi Aaron, hi Scotty, hi Renee, and my gosh, I wanted to call you Scrappy Papaya. Is that what your nickname is? Papaya? Oh, Scrappy Yaya's place. All right. I don't have any coffee. Y'all are just gonna have to just put up with me because I'm just in one of those moods. Never know what you're gonna get, right? So I wanted to share something that was wicked cool, and the only way I know how to share it is on video here. And my aunt is an amazing crafter, and she makes puppy clothes that are leashes with wings. I don't know if you guys can see how cool these wings are, but we were talking one day on the phone, and I was saying I was going to buy a pair so I could make a cover for a book. I mean, you can just imagine, and these are made out of leather. I'm trying to zoom you in. I know my lighting's not all that good in here today, but you can see the detail that she has on the leather. And then it's a pretty thick leather. And what I was thinking of doing is when I saw these as a leash, and it looked really cool because it's a harness right here that has a collar, that has a little spine. Well, I instantly thought book because I'm a book person. I love making books. And you can even see that it's not perfect. I love that it's not perfect. But it's just so cool. Just way too cool. So essentially, I'm talking way too much on this, but I just absolutely love it. So here's what my idea is. Let me know if you have any other ideas. So she's shaped she's creative. So she shaped this dinosaur to be the spine of my book. So as soon as I saw it, I have to come up with an idea on how to make it a spine, because as you know, if you're a crafter, it's going to be difficult to get the stitches in through here because your book tends to lay flat. So what I'm thinking, and I would be happy to hear your ideas, but here's what I'm thinking. These beautiful wings that she made, and my crafting style sometimes gets weird, and I like the look of a girdle. So I was picturing and yeah, I have a bunch of other stuff that I bought that I figured I'd share. And when I'm in a space, I do a lot of shopping, and especially if I don't have time for crafting. So anyway, so I was thinking of doing big, thick stitches here to look kind of like a girdle on the back, and stitch it through the back. Then instead of having the spine attached to here, what I could do, and I'm just thinking out loud here, and then this will be half of the book half that you see. And I do worry about this getting squished, so I have to come up with a way not to have it squished. And then underneath each wing is going to be lace of some sort, and then underneath the lace will be upholstery. And then I'll put something flat here And I don't have to worry about stitching this to the book. I don't have to worry about that at all. And all she did was wet the leather and let it rest over the top of a dinosaur toy. And that's how I got the shape of this. And then she hand stained it for me. Anyway, so I was thinking, I like the look of leather and lace. And so this will be leather. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Probably take me way too long to figure it out, and I obviously am talking way too much. But you can picture it though, right? I mean, even if I'm not able to fully use this beautiful, I mean, I really want to do it because I like that she hand shaped it for me, so I got to figure out how to incorporate that. But at the minimum, these guys with a lace cover that's really good size, and then underneath that, a nice thick upholstery. And then all the book pages. Yeah, that's so cool. All right, done with that. So then I was thinking I could cut slits on the side. You know, I was thinking of the slits too instead. Thanks for the idea there. So I was thinking of the slits as well. And actually, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to demonstrate this because I didn't give myself a lot of space. I didn't travel with my my camera thing, the holder. Oh, look, I put it upside down. Okay, so if it has slits, do you see how it bounces nicely? That might work. And it goes into the back like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Just wanted to share it while I still have it before I sit and tinker with it. And goodness hopes I don't destroy it. I'm in Arizona, Scotty. I'll be here for a month. Okay, so what else did I get? They have this amazing store here in Arizona, and it's in a bunch of the different cities here in Arizona. It's called Bookman's, and what they sell is new and used, where people come in and they trade their books and their craft supplies and their music stuff and other stuff like that. It's a cool store. So I got 4 things at Bookman's. I'll share those after I get all this washi out of my way. At Michael's they had washi 3 for $1. And so what I did was I picked up washi tape, 3 for $1, that could be used in a current project I'm using, and then stuff I can give away, because that's a pretty good price. So I'm just going to roll these all out of your way. Gosh, it is dark in here. My gosh, look at that. How can I fix that? Let me see if I have a flashlight thing, if that'll lighten it up. I didn't realize how bad that was. Woo! Talk about everything resting kind of scary. There, hopefully that's a little bit better. Okay, so you can see all these cool washies. If you guys saw how weird my contraption was, in fact, I kind of want to show you how weird my contraption is, that I'm resting the camera so I can be overhead. Oh, it's a little bit ridiculous. But let me go through my haul first, then I might show you my weird contraption for how I'm resting my camera. You know, you're on the road and you're not in your normal place. You're just staying at an Airbnb, so I had to grab stuff I had around me. Alright, so these are cool. I have some in like the Minty family. A really cute band-aid on, by the way. I'll show you that in a little bit. Oh, I love polka dots and stripes, and I'm currently working on something for an adorable individual, Shannon Duprea. And so I thought the webs would be fun for that. Then elephants, just because done the boho stuff. I don't know what I'm going to end up giving away. I think they're all cute. This says cheers, simply because every once in a great blue moon, I get toasted, and one of the people here, well, when I say toasted, I mean, I don't mean I drink to get drunk or anything like that. I mean, where, you know, you go and you hang out with a bunch of people and you have a few drinks and then you're like, cheers, cheers. So I thought of making something silly and goofy turn one of these negative things and pretend to have a good positive day. I don't know. Just sounded like fun when I saw it and it said cheers. I thought it was cute. But yeah, here's a close-up of those guys. I like the web one. Definitely for Shannon Duprea. Gosh, she's adorable. So here's what I got. Oh yeah, let me get this too. So that was Michael's. These 3 bandage things, they're from Ross. They were at the checkout counter and I about died. I thought they were so funny. They were $3 each and I never buy anything like that. So, well, I shouldn't say never. I occasionally go in these impulsive things. It really happens. And I have 15 videos on cue that are already pre-recorded before I flew away. I recorded all 15 of them in like the 2 days before I left. And they're all either haul videos or videos of what people mailed to me. And I think there might be one crafting video in there. And those are all queued up, ready to go. And I think they show up every couple days. So today is on a whim. I felt like crafting, but I figured before I crafted, I would share some of these cute things over these last couple days. Okay, yeah, I love the Band-Aid. And by the way, it is so freaking cute. It's a pizza. And so, the pizza, oh man, that shadow is kind of annoying. Oh, you're gonna have to deal with it. I'll show you the contraption in a bit. So the pizza is just so funny, and that's the one on my finger right now. You can see the crust is right there, and that's the little pointy part of the pizza. I did have pizza last night for dinner, and I don't know why it says touch and feel, because I'm touching and feeling. See, it tells me to touch and feel, so I'm required to touch and feel. But it's so cute. And then the box, when I'm done with the Band-Aid box, tell me this is not going to be freaking adorable. I'll do something with that too. And then here, there's a whole bunch of them. There's 50 of them in there. So I can just be happy with that. And you can see what size it is. It's not too bad. And this one, it's freaking adorable. And no, I didn't use the bad F word. I said frickin'. All right, so this is ice cream. It tells me to touch and feel that. I don't know why I'm touching and feeling it, but it says so. And yes, I'm going to do that a 3rd time. You're going to have to put up with that too, because this one's a donut. So these are just so darn cute. My goodness, they're cute. So I had to. That's why I had to. I needed these 3 bandages. And my first thought when I picked them up was, wouldn't it be fun, because there's 50 in here, and I don't need 150 bandages that are this cute. Wouldn't it be fun to make a get well card where you put in one of these, and one of those little bandages? I don't know, I gotta come up with something on that too. I just think that's a fun little get well card kit with a few bandages in it. My brain's always on kits, but I don't know where I'll use that one at. So where did I get this? I don't remember. Oh, I remember. I got this one at Michael's. And I got this for Shannon Duprea's book that I'm about to make. I haven't released that video yet, but I can share it with you now. So right here, I haven't started making the book either. It's fluffy. It's fun. And why am I spending so much time talking about what I bought? Maybe that's the therapy. Let me see. Oh, you've been slipping around in here, yeah. You know, we have we all have some shizzle that we're all going through, and it's all at different levels of shizzle. If you'd like to hear my spelling of shizzle, it's S-H-I-Z-Z-L-E. If somebody has a better word than shizzle that makes me feel better, I would really love to hear a word like that, because it just would be good. Well, hi, Amber Lee and Michelle, and I think I can see this crap when it goes this way. Good morning, Kathleen. Is it morning? No, it's not morning yet, is it? No, I haven't had any beers. This is just me on very little sleep. And if I had beers on very, very little... Actually, I don't drink beer. The only beer I drink is Guinness, and that is such a rare occasion. Anyway, check this out. Bookman's, this is the pig. And Scotty, this is really just the real me. This kooky, this annoying, this talkative, take forever to get around to the point. I tell a story, and instead of just telling the story, I tell the whole context, and sometimes I never get to the story because I'm so busy telling the context of the story. But I loved this music note stamp. That was good, and it was a good buy too. I think it was like $2, but I already ripped a little sticker off. That was at Bookman's. This one was one of my daughter's favorite books when she was little, and I got it for $1. And as soon as I bought it, I had to reread it to myself. Of course, I'm going to take you to the end first, but won't this be an adorable repurposed journal? Yeah, it's in good shape. It'll be a fun one. And I'm sure I can find some fabric that looks good with this, because I'll do a fabric spine of some sort. How many projects do I have on queue? I don't know. It'll be a lot of projects. Is it really 150? Oh, and see, I'm in Arizona now, so it's now not too late. So here, I got this for a different purpose. I haven't opened it. Oh, I started to rip the sticker off and it was annoying, but it was only $3. So I'm always thinking about kits for the kids and what I could do, and in that ABC kit that I was talking about, I don't know if I released that video yet or not. I think I did. But it's an ABC kit that came in with all the card stuffs from Rona. Oh, that's right. I released that, I think, today or yesterday. Sam Adams on a hot day. I don't know. I just don't like the flavor of beer. Now, wine, I like a bunch of different kinds of wine. Oh, back to this. So what I was thinking when I picked this up is, what kinds of items do I want to put in there for the kids to make their little ABC books besides the ABCs? And so this is cute. So I saw this and I thought, well, I can go get some foam and cut some shapes out. I probably should put a marker in there and maybe some googly eyes. So I just got this as inspiration for that ABC kit of other things that they can put in there to come up with their own ABCs. And any animal can be created, or item can be created from a bunch of different shapes. So this gave me the idea of doing it shapes-wise. And by having it as a product, I could put it on the shelf to give me inspiration for other projects and those kits. And I do need to do those ABC book kits it's not an urgent thing because I don't actually have a project headed, but I do want to have them on stash for the next time I have an event. So yeah, that would be good. Anyway, I like that it was called Book to Be too. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'm still on Carolyn regular time too. Oh. I'm getting better at reading these, but I'm still missing them. So if you got something you really want me to see, if you could just stick it in all caps. Oh, pipe cleaners. I actually have pipe cleaners in my stash too. I bought them on one of those random eBay hauls. Okay, this is the other thing I bought. I got this from Michael's for $10. Looked it up online. Look at all my crappy shadows. All right, just accept it. I got this from Michael's, and I just got it to, I don't want to say destroy it, but essentially destroy it. I want to do this something goofy because I want to have this as I always have 150,000 different projects that I'm working on and project ideas, and it is huge ledger paper. I mean, look at the size of this book. It's fabulous. So it's $23-ish on Amazon. And it was $10 at Michael's in the clearance section, and it has a lot of ledger paper. And part of why it looks like it's this color is my lighting, but the real reason it looks this color is because they aged it. I mean, it has like a yellow color, multiple shades to it, as if it was tea-dyed, and then they took a picture of it. This is a canvas over here on the side. That is not a shadow. Then in the, I don't know, on the sides here, they grunged it up a bit, although it's not applied perfectly. I mean, there's lots of air. Like if I finish this, and I was feeling it like this, I can tell that they only sealed it on the sides and they left lots of air in the middle. It's a cool book. I like it. And I'll probably even reuse this piece right here because those scissors look cute and that pen looks adorable. And I love Seven Gypsies. They make some great projects. The way they attached it here, they have the 2 holes on the back, a stretchy thing, elastic. Yeah. I don't always have my words. Those of you who know me know I don't always have words. And then you can't see the grommets on this side, so they just put the paper right over it and did this on the outside. This is not leather. This is more of like a pleather material. But again, you can see how it moves when I move it. It's not attached all the way down and around, but it rolls along the side and the spine. I really like it. I like it because I like the stitching. Take this off. And how fun to make it a project idea book and a kit idea book. And it's stitched in the middle somewhere in here. And I'm not going to sit here and try and figure out where the middle is because that's just too boring and I'm done looking at stuff. Hi, Little C. I know, I just want to do ooh-ah too because I think I pet it for about 20 minutes when I got over to my daughter's house and I was showing her and she probably was looking at me like I was a little goofy. And here's another thing. So you know when you're around a bunch of brand new products because someone's moving that's near me. You're around a bunch of brand new products and then you buy stuff and then on packaging they have the weirdest thing. So I threw away the rest of the packaging and on the top of the package it had this handle. And so you can see, I mean, it wasn't the Band-Aids obviously, but on top of this paper packaging it had this handle. So I carefully took it off and you can actually remove it. Oh, my finger hurts, hold on. And you can actually remove it. Well, it was easy before. Now watch me break it. Okay, I'm not gonna break it. But this top part comes apart from the bottom part and then it clips, as you can see right here and here. And so you know the E6000 is coming out, or maybe I'll just put little grommets and snap them in using this, or I'll figure something out, but what a cute little handle. Yep, I save ridiculous things. I think that's all my shenanigans. So I can share with you what's ASMR? Yeah, I love this sound. Oh, it's an anti-theft device? Is that what it is? I don't really care. I just like it. It looks like a door handle. That's what I could do. Make like a fairy door or something. Make it on a door handle. So, in my family, yeah, my brain's not all here. In my family, there's knitters and crocheters and I don't know where tatting falls and all that stuff, but they have some amazing skills. This is a truly vintage, and I don't even know which ancestor made this. It's probably my grandmother or great-grandmother, because this doesn't look like my mom's stitch. My mom had a slightly looser stitch, and right here is very tight. Anyway, so this is like if I was to say gift, this is the gift that's going to go as a part of the album I'm making for Shannon Duprea. And it's just, I don't know if you can see how cool it is. I'm in awe of people who are able to do this, and the detail and how tight. And it just feels good when you touch it, and I love when you can see stuff that's not perfectly symmetrical. That just makes it more beautiful to me. All right, so you want to see my ridiculous camera setup? Oh, this is funny. You can't laugh too hard about this one. So I have a box full of, oops, baby puzzle and a crafter. And then I got a stack of games with whatever that is in a box. And whatever's in the box is not what's on the box. And then my iPad is sitting on top of the party game. And now you can see that I'm using a different toy as my flashlight. And that's a baby gate that blocks babies from going up and down the stairs. How ridiculous is this setup? I mean, you think it's ridiculous, so there's nothing professional about this. So then I gotta space it where it's just between the baby gate and the little hole. Oh man, I'm a dork. I know I'm a dork. It's okay. And yeah, I can't even stop saying the word dork, so can we just not use the real Webster's definition of the word dork? But it's working, and you can see it. Now, it does create funny shadows, so you'll just have to suffer with that. We do. You know, I don't even know why I absolutely just felt the need to get online, sitting here. I'm actually all by myself today. I'm never all by myself at night or during the day or anything. But yeah, this is my, yeah, just all by myself. My husband didn't come yet. He'll come later. I know. I admit it's dork time. I'm still fascinated by this. Are any of you guys like that? Where you see a piece of art, and I can't do any kind of knitting or crochet or anything like this. I get the stitches all over the place. But do any of you, when you see art that you know you cannot do, or when you try to do it, it's just not all that fabulous, and you just can stare at it forever? I won't do that because I'll bore you half to death, but it's one of the things. All right. One lady has her camera balanced on her two sticks. That's where? Under heavy books. That's great stuff. This isn't my normal camera setup. I have a tripod that has a little squeezy thing that holds my phone, and then it bends. So it's bendy, squeezy, and it's 360 degrees, and yeah, it's nice. So let me just show you what I grabbed that is gonna be inside of the book I'm making for Shannon. And I always grab way more than I can possibly use. And I'll start with my inspiration piece. So what I'm making for her is, it's gonna be in the spirit of a book of shadows. She makes potions. And she doesn't even know this yet. So if she watches this video, she'll see it for the first time, what's going in her book. She knows I'm working on it. She just doesn't know what's in it. So this is my inspiration. These are probably 30-plus-year-old flowers, maybe longer. And in her potions, she likes a little bit of creepy. So all of these flowers can be picked up and moved in different places throughout the book. I don't want to really remove them because they're kind of attached to this cardboard piece in some places. But when I get ready to put the book together, I will move them like I'm moving this one. So, but yeah, this was the inspiration for the things that I grabbed. And I'll move that aside carefully and put it back into its plastic home. You'll have to suffer and be patient. Hey, you know, I was thinking about patience earlier today. You know, you watch people and you watch their kids, and I think parents teach their children patience by how quickly they respond to their children. So if a child is responded to instantly, every time, then that child doesn't have to learn patience. I don't know, I was thinking about that. I think that's fascinating because people have so many different levels of patience. And my patience level is way too high. Unless someone lies to me like a salesman or something, then I have no patience for that. But that's not the same kind of waiting patience. My waiting patience can go on forever and ever and ever. Oh, thank you for subbing. I encourage all of you to sub each other, and there are some wonderful ladies in this chat. So, I forget where I got this. This was probably one of my midnight shopping sprees because it just looks like something I would buy on a midnight shopping spree. These are from the Shade Store. Oh, I really wish you could see. I'm sorry about my lighting. Here we go. These are from the Shade Store. See if I can get better lighting on it. Oh, that's a little bit better. You can see that these give you like a haunted feel. And her potions she uses for Halloween right now, but I was chatting with her and we were talking about how it might be kind of fun for her if it was done to follow the astrological calendar. So there's a potion for each month. Well, actually, there's a potion for each sign, whether you're Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, etc., whatever your sign is. And so my book is going to be a book of 12 pages to cover the potions. And I gave myself some weird notes. And these came from the chats back and forth with her. And it's not going to be the final answer, but, and originally I was thinking by the month, and then we were talking, and then I went astrological. And so now instead of by the month, I'm going to do it by the sign. And so I'm not going to be able to do this one online because I'm going to be going back and forth on crafting it. So I'll probably just do some kind of a share. But in August, the potion, and this is not the name of her potion, it was just the idea of which month, which kinds of things. And so for the auction that I'm holding on August 20th, which is going to be quite interesting to do that because I'm not getting home till August 14th. So I'm going to be shooting a lot of videos between August 14th and August 19th so people know what's going to be up in the auction. So still feel free to send everything in. Just know I'm not going to, or my husband is picking everything up from the mailbox while I'm gone. And then I have someone, if my husband does come out here. So, August is a potion to dispel the evil, reducing your health. Isn't that kind of cute? Anyway, her potions and the bottles and the boxes that she puts them in. If you're on Crafting Mamas, you get to see them, and they're really, really cool. Wait, it says awesome, Michelle. Glad to hear it. What happened? Oh, I missed it. I get talking and I stop reading. Okay. Now for real on the Shade Store, I think one of those I might actually use for the shades in my bedroom and guest bedroom. Get some Roman shades. That's how my guilt works. If I get something for free, I feel compelled to do a purchase. Oh, this is not technically a haul. I'm not sure where I'm gonna move them to. But when I flew here, my flight had a midnight layover in Dallas, and I have an aunt that lives there. That's the one that gave me the leather. We were already talking. I don't know what that just came out of. But on her doggy clothes, there's two main things she does. One of them is called Sci-Fido, so she makes like capes and uniforms and cosplay for dogs that are highly intricate and interesting. And then the other thing that she makes is not for Sci-Fido, but she goes to Renaissance festivals, and it's a super niche market, however you say that. Brain doesn't want to process the word. So in that one, she even makes like girdles and clothes you see humans wearing, but for dogs. It's really funny. She even made like a flower petal bag for a dog to drop the flowers for a wedding. So yeah, she just likes making the dog clothes stuff, and that's what she does for a living. But when she got these ones, she thought they were originally the kind that you screw in for the spine of a dragon spine that she makes for the dogs. And she can't use them, and they have holes. Yep, you know you want to look at my cute little pizza finger. But they have little holes on the top and bottom for stitching. So I'll figure out how to use them. She asked me if I could repurpose them, and thought that might be kind of fun. Oh crap, my phone's gonna die. Hold on. There we go. I was using my phone to read the chat, so I'm not going to read the chat for a little bit while it charges. But I'll put that away. Yeah, and she gave me a lot of those too. So if anybody's ever used those, oh, come on, close this, open this, and then I might be able to read chat as it comes up. So make sure that if you do a chat, definitely do it in all caps now, because I have my phone sideways. All right. I feel like I'm in a show and tell because I'm going to share the project stuff for Shannon because I'm excited about making this, and making books are my zen space. And so, yeah, I know I'll be using it soon, so I'll just leave it out because I don't want to put it back. It's being moody. All right. Classic peacock feather will look good in a creepy book of potions. Then, like when I showed you before, it's cream and all those old dead looking flowers. I also added some blues. So I've already gathered most of the papers for the book, and I'm just going to gradually share it with you. Hold on, let me make sure I have the pages right, because I already pulled the 12 pages together. Okay, yeah, that's good. I've got them now. So, I'm trying, I don't remember what's page 1, page 2, page 3, but these are extra pages that are going to be in the back of the book. I was grabbing images on the airplane. So this is what I was using to store in it. Oh, there we go. All right. These images are not necessarily for this book. They just happen to be images that were books I was going through, magazines that I was going through. And instead of getting one of the magazines I thought I was getting, and I subscribed to FreeCycle, it was freecycle.org. They sent a different magazine because one of the magazines stopped being in print, so they sent me all these sheeps. And then I have a local magazine with all kinds of artsy stuff that I trimmed out. This is definitely going in the book. It's Hart stuff. Anyway, just pages that I pulled out. I'll go through that later when I feel like crafting it. But this is what the book's gonna be. Merrill Lynch gave me a planner that has a pocket right here. It already has a bookmark shenanigan right there. And then this is where the planner slid into. Well, instead of using it as a planner, I thought this would make a beautiful and easy book cover. The planner's old anyway, and I already repurposed the book that was in there, and this was sitting useless. So, I don't want it to look like it's from Merrill Lynch. Oh, and all I did was make this page into a pocket. It's made out of vellum. It's kind of yellow. I don't know if I'm going to darken it or not. Potions don't all have to be dark, right? So that's going to go in there for now. That's how I was storing and sorting the images while I was on the plane. I found this piece in my brooch stash. It looks like it's from a shell. The actual whatever you call that pokey thing that goes through. But the pokey thing that goes through that makes it a brooch, it's pretty vintage itself, so, or it's just not in the greatest of shape. But I thought that was a cool image for a creepy book. And then I'm gonna leave it pretty much plain for her to do the decorating, except for where I covered the Merrill bull. And yeah, the puns are flying in my head on what a load of bull that is and all that stuff, but I have to apologize. I have some crappy puns and they're always in my head, and you should just be thankful I don't share all of the puns that come into my head. Oh, that was a little scary for a second. Okay. Yeah, this is what her book's gonna be. All right, let's go to the pages. And I know we're page, yep, this is the order. And, all right. This goes to the back. This is the very back. And I'm missing the second row of pages. So it's gotta be in here. Oh, there it is. And so because I don't remember the order of, what are they called? The astrological signs, I don't remember the order of those. So I'm just gonna say it by month and you'll get the gist of it. This is the opening page, I'll decorate that. This is where you get the information. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the opening page where you get the information. And then this is January. January is going to be one of the ones with just one page. This 2-page spread is February. Oh, I'm sorry. I bumped it and now you're stuck. See, I knew it was a precarious position there. Make sure I can get you in the right spot. Sorry about that. All right, close enough. You can see it. So you can see why this is called February. Just it has a slightly sweeter flair. And then March, let me go. Yeah, I don't want to spoil all the fun and share what all the potions are. But I'll give myself a little bit of a cheater on it. Is that right? January. Okay, this is supposed to be March, so I need to know, so this is February. All right, so yeah, that's how it goes. Because I wanted this to be green and gold. So this page is going to be all about green and gold because March is about luck knocking, right? And February is about love, you know, the love potion essentially. And then January is wisdom and such. So then this must be the opening page and how I was thinking about that. I did it on the plane, so I can't remember everything I was doing. So then this would be April, which works nicely because April has all kinds of plants and, you know, the spring feel. And so it's a potion of rain for the growth of new experiences or fertility or something like that. And then in May, this one would be the Forget-Me-Not flower, which she has a fabulous warning for the Forget-Me-Not potion. But isn't that just cute for Forget-Me-Not? And then June is, what is June? I don't remember. What is June? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay. I already lost my months. So this would be June. Then because of the way the book's put together, these 2-page spread is July. And her July, she has a marionette potion for controlling other people. And none of these potions are real. I mean, really, I hope you guys, it's a do not drink. It's more of like a take the jelly bean to get better kind of thing. But it'll be fun to put a little story to it, and it inspired me to make a storybook. And then this is July. This will be August. And it's about dispelling the evil that reduces your health. And I thought this was good because it reminded me of, instead of looking at it like Paisleys, it reminded me of bacteria. And then September, it's the invisibility cloak. That's why it's so busy. Then there's October. And then November. And November is a little bit of a scary potion. I don't remember exactly what it was. And then this would be, and this is burlap. So that'll be fun to craft on that one. And then this is December. So December crosses over to, and I haven't decided exactly what to do with December. And then these pages have extra stuff. So it'll be a little pocket, and that way if she comes up with other things for her potions, she has extra pages to work off of that are different. And so it's blues and browns and creams as the base to start before I add anything creepy to the pages. And then my embellishments have a lot of reds and things like that. Now I think I can turn this off because sorry about not being able to do the chat thing for all that time, but it was dead. Oh, where's the chat now? Oh no, I have no live chat. There it is. Well, let me see. Well, hi, Crafty AZ. Is this Jude? So I get to sing "Hey Jude"? Thank you, Kathleen. I think it's gonna be an interesting book. Oh, yeah, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. It's essentially. Oh, I'm sorry that I'm out of frame. The pokey thing is a pen. Yeah, I just don't have words, and I thought it was so funny when I received a gift from someone that was a book of words. I thought that was hysterical. So see, these are some of the other supplies I'm going to be using in the book. And of course, some of the trimming pieces off of the 12 by 12 pads. I love this little lady. And this is another artist, and I kept who the artist is just because when I go to draw or paint a little lady like that, I want to be able to reference who the artist was that inspired me. And if you're interested, her name is Veronica Sanchez, and she's a Fort Myers artist, I think. But I just like how cool she looks, and I'm sorry for the glare on that. All right, I'm probably putting you guys to sleep. I'm feeling a little mellow. Pulled this out of some newspaper I was messing with. It's gonna go in, and I'm still working. These are all the things that are sitting by me to make this book. I wanted to have graph paper as a layer. Goodness gracious, you can't even tell that's graph paper. Let me show you, see if I can get you up close on this, how cool this is. I think I'm going to use this as a stencil. Are you able to even get that? There's white paper underneath it, and there's a whole bunch of it. It's 12 by 12. Let's see if I can get it. It's called fine filigree paper. I got this from Tuesday morning a month ago. And when I pull it out and you see it, you can actually see, and I really, now I know why I do daytime videos. You can actually see the fine detail on the lighting. Okay, I need a new brain. I think I'm just gonna give up on my brain today. But there's fine detail on this paper as well as the way that it's cut out. And so I thought this would be nice as one of the layers in the background. Then I have these strips that are used from something else. Because it's a creepy book, I trimmed a falcon grabbing a peasant. And I have a beautiful bird book that I trim my bird images from, and it's a vintage bird book. I can't remember exactly what year it's from, but it's old enough that it looks old. Shoot, I'm old enough that I look old. I'm getting there. I'm definitely feeling old today. But in this bird book, it has some of the most fabulous images, and the pages are a little bit glossy, but it's cool. This image actually came off of this page in the sky, so I was thinking of putting in there these grasses somehow. So each page is going to have its own little element of art, which is why I grabbed some wax paper with me, even though I wasn't smart enough to bring any paint with me. You guys will think this is funny. I really grabbed the weirdest things. This came out of a paper pad. Talk about a great paper pad. It's a 12 by 12 paper pad that had all of these that looked vintage, fit the theme, and could easily be turned into so many different things. And so I pulled out, they only had 11 I was able to use, or 10. And so I also grabbed a file folder and just trimmed one up, or file folder scraps, and trimmed that out to go with these other ones. So each page has a layer that's similar but different. I thought she was just perfectly sexy for the love potion page. Oops, out of frame. Sorry, I keep doing that. I toned down the gloss by using matte medium. I don't like gloss on my finished products. I sometimes will varnish something in the end, but almost never, unless if I'm mailing it, maybe. But yeah, I just use matte medium over the top and the gloss is gone. This lady came from a book. I ripped her out, but she came from a book where every single page, front and back, you have the tough decision of choosing which one you want. And it's vintage pinup girls. And this one gave me that Halloween feel with her orange hair and red heels. And so, yeah, I thought, you know, putting her in there would be good. I don't know how I'm going to use this yet. You ever have those pieces in your stash that you can't bring yourself to pull apart? And I know I can't bring myself to pull this apart. Let me see if I can get it close to you. But it's a necklace of crystals. Oh, that looks so cool down underneath. But this necklace full of crystals is... each one of these little ones is full of crystals. Each one of these spins in a circle. It's not super fancy, but I thought it would be fun somewhere if I can figure out how to put it into the book. It is kind of heavy though. It's been in my stash forever. I probably got it from an estate sale or something. Looks like something I would buy from an estate sale. Good night, Little C. Sorry if I put you guys to sleep. Oh, man, I'm probably putting myself to sleep here. Just in one of those spaces. And now that I'm doing all this, I think those flower seed packets are so cute, too. I wish I would have saved the header on that to know which one it came from. Oh, yeah, that necklace is missing. It only has one earring too. Shoot, I'm probably going to end up only using the earring or something on it. But it has a crystal at the top and this little one down at the bottom. Yeah, part of the closure, maybe. So this is how I prepare when I make a book. I go and I gather more than I can use for the book. When I make a book, I gather very sentimental pieces. Pieces that if I wanted to keep a book, that I would feel like, you know, serious love was put into it. I think this will be the very first, I don't know, this might be the first book that I've done on YouTube. But they take me, yeah, it's got to be, but they take me so long to do. It's easier for me to just do a share, because you can see my process is I fiddle with it, fiddle with it, fiddle with it, and nobody wants to watch someone fiddle for hours. You know, I sit there and I go, oh yeah, I like these two together. I like the color of the pheasant with the background of the jar. I want to put these together. How am I going to, and I just keep layering it like that. And so then what I'll usually do is just sit and rip it till it's something smaller. And yes, I'm going to start crafting now. I don't know how late I'm going to stay up. I just feel like doing this. So you guys, if you feel tired and you feel like going to bed, I am not offended. I am just in a, if you were sitting here with me, it would be easier, because then I could talk to you and hear what you have to say and not miss so much. Yeah. Yeah, it's like making clusters. That's why I make clusters, is I overthink things. I have someone who actually was so sweet that she donated clusters. And I think that is so awesome. Because I just love looking at clusters. I enjoy the clusters, and I'm going to be using her clusters in a couple of different ways. I probably should have brought supplies with me to make clusters. And nothing for the foundation is getting done for almost 30 days. That's going to be hard. I feel like I've left my baby. And it's all just sitting there waiting for me to get back to work. I had to put everything on hold. I mean, I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it. I don't want to overshare, so I'm not going to. Oh, right now I'm in Arizona. Are there any of you guys in Arizona? Oh, you know what? Let's just get to the book. Let me do some stitching. Let me put that book together. Let me make sure I have the right pages with the right things and the right number of pages. I mean, I just put it in the right order. Why did I bring photo paper? I mean, I put the weirdest things in. I just went and grabbed the colors and the items that felt like they belong in the book. File folder. Well, I guess I'm sharing with you all the stuff that's going in the book. Yeah, check this out. Western meds can leave you dead. Okay, so it's a creepy book. I brought out the creepy stuff. And so anyway, it says Western meds can leave you dead, and it starts reading all about how many people actually pass away from pharmaceutical drugs and how much it cost us as in the United States. And yet herb-related deaths are less than 50 a year. But I'm sure there's all kinds of subtle statistics as to why. But I thought that would be fun as a background, not necessarily the focal point on one of the pages. You know, so you can just see. I like the way things layer. Anyway. I have no idea why this page made its way in. Oh, spring bloom. Okay, I know why. Yeah, I suppose what I could do is just start putting it together, and if you guys don't mind, yeah, you can get anything to make clusters. I just have a stash of my small bits and bobs for that I could have brought with me to make the clusters, and I didn't. Hi, Kellyanne. Somebody is looking for your address on one of the Facebook accounts. I actually took the time to check. Oh, FYI, everybody, and I'm very sorry for this. I'm really not watching videos. I'm only quickly checking Facebook. I'm not on things as much as I'm usually on things. And so, on the Facebook stuff, if I miss your post, I apologize. Just send me a Facebook message if you really want to get a hold of me. That's probably the best way. Or a comment on YouTube. I do check my comments on YouTube every day, and the Facebook messages I have no choice but to check. And I don't know why I'm ripping this paper. It just doesn't look like it should be pretty and clean, and I like the clouds, so it's what I feel like doing. So if we were just sitting here talking, I would just do what I feel like doing. I'm not necessarily being a good host, I suppose. Let me offer you something to drink. Hold on one second. I need to get myself something to drink. Ah, that's better. And yep, somebody's gonna tell me that's gross. I have a microphone because I know it's a little bit quiet for some people. So I went and got the microphone, and hopefully it makes it a little bit better. Ah, that is so much better. I'm drinking the Green Machine made by Naked. I love that stuff. It's like candy to me. I bet you would make a really good coffee dye kind of thing. You know, like a funky green hue to something. I'm sure it would attract bugs. So I'm not really serious about that. Let me throw my garbage away, and I just feel like crafting. Yeah, now I do anyway. And now that I'm done sharing all the stuff, isn't that how it is? We spend a lot of time sometimes when we're in a bad mood. Oh, I forgot. There is more. Oh. So I have a file folder that I brought because I thought it fell into the color scheme. And then on the inside of my file folder, or it used to be the outside of the file folder, it has the Taj Mahal. Not sure if I'm going to use it in the book or not, but I brought it just in case. You just never know. I might need it. I travel with more craft supplies by weight than I do clothing. St. John's River, I thought one of the pages needed a map feel. The only thing that's hard about this is it's so smooth because there's a coating on the outside because it's a boat map, a mariner map. Oh my gosh, you finally have a diagnosis on it? Oh, it's whiplash and that messes with your shoulder? Holy smacks. Wow. What are we letting rip? Oh, let her rip. That's funny because I thought you were talking about tootin'. Can't believe the whiplash messes with your shoulder. That's new information. All right. So I have that paper, and then I have some creams, this color, some blacks. This is actually a report cover that has a cool texture to it, and it's blue. Another cream, another map page, and then I thought, well, I might like the other side as well. It's a little bit masculine, although I would wear that for sure. I like plaids. And then a super, you know, like a hunter green or dark green. I'm not good with naming colors. Some people are amazing with naming colors. I'm not one of those people. Off we go. Let's just put the book together. All right, I said I wanted it this way, right? That's too many signatures. I originally only wanted 3 signatures. So let me see if I can redo it. Can they do anything for besides the pain since it's whiplash? It's a double entendre because you were ripping paper. Oh, I didn't even know I tooted. Okay, obviously my brain thinks it's been drinking. Okay. Let me see. So this is definitely the opening. Definitely January. Definitely February because I wanted this one as March. Definitely April. Definitely May. And the reason why my papers are not even, yeah. The reason why the papers are not an even number in my signatures is because if this is March and this is April and this is February, then I'm limited on my options on which, because it folds in half, you're limited. And I really didn't like how it was turning out when I was flipping through the pages the other way. So anyway, March, April, May, it's like quilting, June, all right, let's go neutral, July, August, September, October. Oh, I wanted this to be August. Crap. Oh, you're not, Brenda, you are not the only one that likes getting bills in the mail. My boyfriend Bill gives me these beautiful envelopes all the time. Now, technically, I do not have a boyfriend named Bill, for those of you who think I might. And I can't even say my boyfriend Bill anymore because I know a person named Bill now and it makes it kind of weird. But for years, I used to always say my boyfriend Bill. All right, so March, April, May, June, okay, July, August. That, what am I doing wrong here? Because that's the invisibility one. All right, so let me see if I can figure out how to back into it. I know I want this one to be August. If this is August, then this side has to be July with something. So, and this is how I did it before. I went and found the particular page I wanted. So I know I want this for August. So this is July, which goes really well here with June. Does anybody remember what month this one was? I really shouldn't do this on video. You see how goofy I am. We have March, April, May. Oh, that's what's happening. So if I made this one June and left this blank, that would work. Yeah, let's do that. Then we have covers. And then this would be July. This would be August. This would be September. Yeah, this is the invisibility cloak. Okay. So then if I left these two separate, so then this has to be October. Yeah, no, not happening. I don't like that. So October is Deadly Nightshade. And so I need that one to look good. So this has to be October. And so if this is October, then September was the invisibility cloak. So he could be all by himself. Good night, Faluke. And I'm, you know, this is just my weird crafting style. That's probably why I don't craft live, because I am super, super slow at crafting. All right, November, December. I do like the polka dots. Oh, that's loud together. My lord. All right, so November, December. Still loud. Too loud. Let's try it this way. November, December. Nope. November, December. What was December again? December is Banishing Black Magic. I need something better for December. Alright, I don't know. I want to stitch it in. I want to actually get some work done. Good night, Sue. I don't know. Can't believe I tooted on camera. I'm still kind of embarrassed. Didn't even know. This is, you know, I wonder if it's dangerous for people to just see the real me. What if I did it this way instead? This could be December. I like that. Because October would be all by himself. Whatever I did with him. You like that. And if I did the Deadly Nightshade, this would be October, and I could blend it with something. Yeah, OCD is probably the right answer. Yep, it's going to be this folder. So let's cut the folder, and I don't have my cutting board with me. My cutting mat, I mean. And so... and I don't even mean my cutting mat. I really don't have words. They're on the floor again. There we go. I wonder if there's a better spot I could be sitting to get better lighting. I'm probably, oh my gosh, that was loud. Holy smackadonoles. I don't, oh, I did it to myself again. All right, let's see how these look together. Oh, that's wonky. This is why this woman needs a cutting mat. I mean, a cutting board. There, I can do it better now. All right. I think I'm going to end up roughing up the edges with something so it doesn't look so funky. But yeah, I like it better now. So this will be October, November, and December. All right, we're done, finally. Let's stitch them in. And then I'll leave a third or a fourth now. Oh, I really only wanted 3 signatures, dagnabbit. So I guess I'm not going to leave extra stuff in there. All right. Optional consideration downloading. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Oh, that would be good looking. I like security envelopes for clusters. Those make me happy. Oh, did you see that? That was chaos. Oh, Lordy. What does it say now? Orientation is locked. Rotate device back. You guys got to see the ceiling. Oh my gosh. And I promise you, I have not been drinking. A glass of wine with dinner does not count. And this is me hatless too, so you even got to see me hatless. All right, are we back in frame? I feel like I really messed you guys up on that one. Hi, Happy Ray. Obviously, I'm a little bit kooky. Oh, man. I'm such a dork. I really don't think this book needs more than 3 signatures. They're good enough. What did I bring with me? So I had to check my luggage. I told the guy at the luggage counter, I am staying overnight in Dallas, as you can see on my itinerary. So can you please do me a favor and make sure that my luggage comes off in Dallas? Did my luggage come off in Dallas? No, I'm at the baggage claim waiting for my luggage to come off in Dallas, and it didn't. And so, oh, I was going to make this Midori style. Boy, is that going to make it easier. I didn't remember making that decision, but that's a good decision. Oh, smacks, you know what I don't have is, oh, well, I guess it's okay. I normally have my cork board underneath. That way I don't poke things too hard. I'm looking for something around me right now that would work. And a bag of sugar would not be a safe solution. Or flour, that's what's in that box. A bag of flour wouldn't be safe. Still looking, and I'm going to give up soon. Okay, I guess I'm just going to poke it in the air. And I said, what, 3 signatures? I have the memory of Dory the fish. Oh my gosh, why are we dancing on the ceiling, Sue? Oh, because I dropped my thing. Oh, that's so funny. You know what? I have a funny story about that. I'm winging it, guys. That's just what I do. So if I have 3 signatures, I'll need, yeah, 3 holes. Look at me all wonky tonight. My gosh, what is going on? Lack of sleep. That's what it is, lack of sleep. It's a good thing I'm not driving right now. Okay, and then I wish I chose a lighter color so you guys could see it better. Now I'm just trying to eyeball it from the bottom here. Oh, I'm going to cough. Hold on. I wanted to move the microphone so you didn't get it yelling in your ear. Don't stick your finger directly under the awl. That could get messy. Especially when you're a klutz like me. Although you would have the opportunity to maybe use the donut bandage on the other finger. That would be funny. I think I need 3 injuries just so I can have the bandages. And I don't think I'm going to do a wrap on this one. We'll see when I'm done, whether or not I feel like it. Okay, so am I even able to get you guys on the screen enough to make this? I don't feel like you're up and far enough away. I apologize for that. So I just measure it 1, 2, 3, and a lot extra. Trim it off. And my camera doesn't want to focus, so let me put her here so you're not so blurred. Is that making her focus better? Okay. And I say her because I call her Siri. And my needle. Let me see if I have the skill to thread a needle. And doing this live, you know, I'm not sure I have the skill. See, this is one of those things where when I'm editing a video, this part gets edited out. You roller coaster. Oh, that cracks me up. Oh my gosh, green security envelopes? That's fabulous. I would save those for Christmas clusters. Are they like a Christmas green? Amberly? Oh, company thing over and over. Oh, I cannot thread a needle. It's just not happening. I'm cutting the tip. You know, I almost made an 18 and over joke on that one, and I chose not to. See, I can behave. The downside of the way my phone is when I'm reading the chat is I can't see the last thing chatting. And because it's the middle of the night, let me see if I can do it this way. You like to see the bloopers? That's a good point. Hi, Nicole. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Oh, my gosh, I finally got it threaded through the freaking needle. I feel like I've accomplished it. And this is why I craft, because I had to be so focused on threading this freaking needle. And I didn't bring any of my clippy things with me, did I? Oh, I did. I actually had some brains on this one. All right, we can tell that I'm not fully working. So which way am I going to stop? So if I start here, I'll start in the middle, up top, and on the inside. Clip you here so you behave. And this is not going to be fun, and it might even be a little bit off screen. I apologize. So don't poke yourself in the knuckle like I just did. And I put them in through the middle. And I'm going to have them. Why did I do it that way? I don't know why I did it that way, but it's good enough. Yeah, now I remember what I'm doing. I wanted my tail to be on the outside. Yeah, I think I want to do it that way. So give me a second. I'm going to start it from the outside this time. I like to change it up every time I do it because I can't remember what I freaking do every time I do it. So that's how it goes. So I'm going to go from the outside, inside for my start on this one. And I never do it that way, so I want to see how it finishes out when I tie it out. Oh my gosh, cassette covers, that is so exciting. I really did poke my knuckle just now. It's not bleeding though, it's good. Okay, so I want to leave a little bit extra there. The reason I'm doing that is because I might choose to do a dangle with that earring piece later. If I have a lot extra, I'll restring it and have bookmarks. So in the bottom, I'm going down and in the middle. Let's see if I can get you on the screen for that one. And then I'm back at the bottom. So I went, and this is a crappy camera angle for this. Hi, Lynn. Okay, so I have hole number 1, 2, 3. I came from the outside to the inside on hole 2, all the way down to hole 5, and I went from the inside to the outside on hole 5. Now, I'm going to go to hole 6, which I did not poke perfectly next to it. Now, how can I have OCD on some things? Yes, I know I'm off screen. And yet other things, I don't really care. Why is that? And it really doesn't want to focus either because I have weird flower paper there. All right. So I came into hole 6. See if it'll let me show you that. All right, yeah, I'm on screen for that. There's a delay, that's why I wait so long. Okay, into hole 6. Now I want to go back up to hole 3. So I'm going back up to hole 3. If I was home, I'd go grab a button from my bin of buttons. but I'm not home. I guess now is a good time to see if that earring will work. We have our earring. Don't try this at home. Let me see if I can find a way. And oh, aren't we so lucky? It's a charm. All right. So now is when I would normally put in a button. And let's hope my charm goes all the way through, which sometimes I'm not so lucky. So now you're gonna have to see me fussy bucket with it because I'm gonna have to rethread the needle. I want the charm to go through right now because that's what I want. And so that's what we'll do. So I just inserted the charm on as if you would with a regular button. I can't see the chat, so hold on. Not that I'm good at catching up with y'all's chat anyway. What did I do to my finger? I put on a Band-Aid sticker. That's what I did. It doesn't matter how I injured my finger. It's just a silly little injury of me not even paying attention when I should have been paying. I actually, to be honest with you, I don't know exactly how I did it. I was cutting some things open with a pair of kitchen shears that were brand new kitchen shears. Okay, hold on. I'm going back through hole 1 from the outside to the inside. So I'm skipping over the middle hole. This is the time when using the upholstery needle that's curved actually may be more of a difficulty. If you're not paying attention to which way you're curving it. See, doesn't it look good? Adding the little charm right there, right then. I like it. All right, so I came back out of hole 1. Oh my gosh, your granddaughter's gonna start kindergarten. That is so exciting. All right, down here all the way to hole 4. So coming down to hole 4 and into it. So now I have all the things I need to thread my 3 signatures. And this is why I normally start on the inside, is because you get to hide what happens on the outside. But I wanted to start on the outside this time just to do something different. Not sure. Not sure if I like it. And what's nice is if you don't like it, who cares? So on the bottom, I want it to look good. So on the bottom, do you see how I have it go from here to here and then it's naked? So I go back into the middle hole just to give it a nice clean finish. And don't worry, my fingers are not below the pokey. So when your holes are a little bit crooked, this is when you notice that your holes are a little bit crooked, but ain't nothing but a chicken wing. There you go. And this is similar to the video where I did the 4 signatures. Now here, I had enough if I wanted to make a bookmark, but an upside down bookmark. It's not all that useful. So what I might do is just tie it off and leave it for her to choose what she wants to do. And the way I'm gonna tie it off, and why are we so far out of frame? Man, that's way up there. Okay, so the way I'm gonna tie it off is no different than a friendship bracelet. This is my middle one. I loop it nice and big, lift up the middle thread, and then just pull it down. I'm just gonna do that twice on the middle thread. And I'll leave the tail. She can do what she wants with it and put it wherever she wants. She can trim it off and make her own little bookmark. This one up top, I wanted this to be a dangle charm. So for now, what I'm gonna do is just tie it the same way to my thread right here. So I'm just going to go under, lift up my little noodle bobbin thing, go underneath it, and then into it, and just, well, brain didn't process. Give me a second. Not the same. Yeah, I'm just twisting things at this point. Why is my brain not remembering? So give me a second. Yes, and this is how my brain goes. So this is why I even started making YouTube videos to begin with. Oh, we're fine. So I'm just going to wrap it around twice. Okay, now it's a knot, a normal knot, and I hope that I left my fingers out of the way for you to see that. Gravity says that I'm not going to obey gravity, and it goes up high this way. That's fine. Once it has some charms, it'll go underneath. Or if I did another knot, I would make it go underneath. But for now, this is fine, and this will be where she dangles her charms from. Or if I decide which charms I want to put in there, that's where I will dangle the charms from. Now, I don't have to do any stitching. We're done with that part. And because I'm a disaster person, I need to put the pokey away. So before we put these pages in, the pokey's got to go. And how come I'm not charging my phone while my phone is sitting sideways? What did I do with my charger? Oh, let's just pretend I am not this ditzy. There we go. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Okay, charging phone. I don't know that this video actually deserves a thumbs up because I am certainly all over the map today. I'm dropping my camera. I'm being, what did I do with my thread? I remember unwrapping the thread. Don't you remember me unwrapping the thread? This woman needs to put the pokies in a safe place. And now this woman is talking about herself in the third person, so I'll just set down the sharp object. It's probably safer that way. If you've never used a Midori style notebook, then it's so easy to make it flow style journal. And then one of the secrets I use, which I'll do when I get home, is I will put a corner rounder at the top and the bottom of each one, each signature. And the reason I do the corner rounder is because it keeps the pages from moving. And your signatures don't all have to be the same number of pages. You know, like I said, I have OCD on some things. That's not one of them. I don't have to have everything with the same number of things. These pages are just the beginning, and I just don't want to go to bed yet. So, what am I going to do? I think I'm just going to keep making her book. So, if I'm not boring you to death, I'm just going to keep crafting. I'm just going to keep going until I'm done. Now, I need to do some work to figure out what order they go in. And I know, okay, so these came from a magazine. Why is it just not wanting to focus today? Maybe because the woman dropped it. And aren't these great music images? I just, look how cool this image is right here, this lady. It's beautiful. It's from a newspaper. Same newspaper. I may or may not use these cheery people. Right now all I'm doing is trying to find my, oh, I like that one. It's just a simple little moon. Trying to find the stuff I cut out. And yes, this is what I do on an airplane. This is so comical to me. It's during one of the local plays they took that picture. How come I didn't go see that play? I should have gone to see this play, because I have a feeling it would have made me laugh. I pull out the weirdest images, though. Now I feel like making clusters while going through. Hush up, sweet. That's probably what y'all are saying to me. Oh, Lordy goodness almighty, woman, hush up. I have a daughter who usually... Oh, here's some of the warnings that she's made. So these are so cute. So it says, if it's love you seek, it is love you'll find, and your love will be divine. But be warned, the love you seek may not be the love you find. See, these are the warning labels she puts on the potions she makes. And for those of you who joined late, I'm making a book for Shannon Duprea. So I'll set that aside because I know I'm using it. And then here's another one that she has. If it is eternal youth you desire, yours it shall be. But be warned, nothing is free. What will be... Why? I cannot read. I need better lighting. I think... Okay. What will be... When everything you... I don't even know what it says. Anyway. I should have made that one bigger. If you think that you're overlooked, then forget me not. But be wary of those without a second thought. That's just cute. And then she's got another one here. If it is another will you wish to command, be warned it might not always go as planned. And then she has the warning labels down there of do not eat, but I don't need that. And when she sells these at her fairs, I thought it might be kind of cute if she had the book on her table, if she wanted it on her table. Looks like a girdle to me a little bit. All right. To not be seen is your desire, and so shall it be. But who will remember thee when cloaked with invisibility? So that's the invisibility cloak potion. She's so creative. All right. Oh, here's what I was looking for. I have to figure out what order they go in. So this is where I'm going to turn my chat sideways and see if you guys can help me. And then instead of calling it January, February, March, I can actually call it by the right labels. Okay. Cancer, I don't know why that one has two. We'll go with these ones. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, move you aside. All right, put this back. Oh wow, I missed all that chat. Holy smacks, I'm so sorry. How about I just catch up right now? I am sleep deprived, Kathleen. Can you tell? Oh, goodness gracious. I am finally caught back up to chat. I'm not ignoring anyone. If you came in already and I missed your chat, I'm a little bit sleep deprived, and I just felt like crafting. I started with a share at the beginning of the video of all this, I should just say crap, all the crap I bought. And now I'm just crafting, because crafting just makes me feel better, and I want to feel better. I don't want to talk about the shizzle, so we're not going to talk about the shizzle. I'm just going to play, and I figured since I'm alone here today, I could play with others. I can't say I'll always play nice with others, but I can play with others. What do you want to... Oh, the warning label on yours. Well, you know, wouldn't this help her sell more potions? Because she does it for, I think she does it for a living. If everybody would pick like a potion from their month. All right, I have my 12 here. Which order do we go in? I believe Aquarius is number 1. So Aquarius is the January, the first one. Okay, so May, June is Gemini. So we've got that one down and out of the way. And where is the word Gemini? I used to do a long time ago. Calligraphy like this, where you could barely read it. Is it just me, or am I just not seeing Gemini? Cancer is June, July. I do see Cancer, so. Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. That is hard to read, huh? Maybe I will go with these ones instead and just use these for the images when I get them, and just use this for my order. Okay, I do know Aquarius is first, and now I can't stop singing the Age of Aquarius song. And is it back to not being focused again? Why is it not focusing? Okay, Taurus is May, June. And obviously this one is Taurus. And do you see how dumb I was by ripping these apart? I probably could puzzle them back together, but I'm not a good puzzler, so I'm not going to do that. Okay. March, April is Aries. So that's January, February is Aquarius. Then Aries. And then you said, let me just do it this way. Taurus. Why don't I just look it up? That probably makes sense. It's going to go dark because I'm turning the flashlight down here. Let's just look it up. All right. No, I don't need to do a Hey Siri. What is it called? Astrology signs? And I ended up on Twitter. It's really not what I meant to do. Yeah, I think I need sleep. Astrology signs, astrology chart. There we go. We need that picture. And we got it. All right, let's start with the January. So it's Aquarius, and I'm going to write this down instead of being silly about it. That wasted a lot of your time, I think. Not that I'm really doing anything all that great here, but all right, so we have, and sorry for the glare. So Aquarius, and I don't have a printer here, or I would just print it, is January 21st to February 19th. Then Pisces is February 20th to March 20th. Ah, which means I need to do Capricorn first, because I really wanted the polka dots for March. Capricorn is December 22nd to January 20th. Okay. It was like a fun puzzle. Well, if there's anything, you're definitely going to get a little bit of the, what did I just do? Did I get in your way really bad there? No, it's okay. I'll move this up so I at least know the square is in there for when I'm crafting. Okay, so we're going to work on Capricorn first, December 22nd to January. So then let me go to my notes here. And so I'll say this is my Capricorn page. And the Capricorn page, I gave myself a note to do old text, turning the page to a new year. Actually, that works out nice on the December 22nd to January 20th. So yeah, that totally works. All right. Potion of Energy Past. I called it that. That's just my image. That's not her potion name. Because I don't want to screw up whatever her real words are. So let's set Capricorn aside. This will be one of our pages, and I guess we're about to do a mixed media piece. Well, it's not just August that's a Virgo. I'm also a Virgo, and I'm in September. I'm September 10th. What was I just doing? Oh, I'm looking for Capricorn. I do believe that's Capricorn. These are so pretty. And even if I mess it up, it's not a big deal. It's just going in the background. And I'm not doing anything fancy today. I will gel medium it later, but all I'm doing is this. The Potion of Energy Past in my own brain. I find this one as a little bit creepy. So in each one of these ones, you know, like for instance, you may want to call upon someone who has passed or something that's already happened in the past. So I'm going to find one. Ooh, I could even label these ones where they fit too. Do you guys want to do that? That might be kind of fun. Potion of Energy Past. Well, it's not this one. It's not the violet one either. That's kind of cool. March is going to get probably the cornflower. I don't know for sure. Taurus has to do with the love of food, sleep, creature comforts, etc. Oh, that's good. That's good to know on that one. You know what? I am not a food person. I just don't get that excited about foods. I mean, I eat everything except for spicy foods. I don't eat spicy foods. You know what? Let's do this one for, let's turn the page for the new year. Okay, guys, I need a vote. And I need you guys to tell me right now which one is going to be the base for. And you're not going to be able to see them all. I'm sorry about that. But this is our Capricorn page. The Potion of Energy Past. And we have to choose one of these ones. This will just have to be one of the choices. And I don't have a warning label for this page because I'm just making a page. Good night, Kellyanne. All right, I'm looking at you guys. The White Flower, Potion of Energy Past. That's it. That's what we're going to go with. You were the first to say. Oh, now we got African Violet. Like fresh and new. That's a good idea, too. All right, here we go. Now we have it down to 2. I don't know who all is still here. But we're going to vote on these 2. Which one fits, and it goes with the Capricorn, and this is the symbol of the Capricorn, if it will choose to focus. All right, and I'm out of frame. If I knew how to be in frame. There we go. Good morning, Elizabeth. How are you doing this morning? Okay, so what we're voting on right now, it's not all that important from a super design page, but I'm pairing it up with the old book page. So while I'm pairing it up, you guys go ahead. There's a delay in this. So you guys go ahead and tell me by vote whether we go with Inverness. Oh, that's so cute. I have a brother who lives in a city named Inverness. Whether we go with the Rose or the African Violet for the page, for turning the page to the new year. Potion of Energy Past, which is also supposed to be a little bit creepy. And then after that, we're going to choose a color. And I am looking for my book page right now. While you guys are choosing, and I am realizing that I have no idea what I did with my book page. Oh, I found it. It's my stash of papers. Okay. I think I wanted that to go on there too, or this one. That's Western Meds. I don't need that one. And here's my book page. Oh, I got quite the mess going. Oh, did it go all fuzzy again? I don't know why it doesn't want to focus every once in a while. Okay. I don't know how to turn off autofocus on that thing. It's not a regular camera. It's just an iPad. Brenda, we're just going to claim it was your vision because I just want to pretend to be perfect on one of my least perfect days. I'm just kidding. All right, if we're putting it on an old book page, Rosa, Violet, Rosa, Violet. Here's how we go. They both look kind of good, so I don't know. We can any, mini, miny, mow this baby. So what did we get in votes? Rose is a summer and fall bloomer. So I have 1, 2 for Violet. All right, I don't have a moderator. Can somebody tell me which one it was? Because I came back, I started thinking about the focus, and oh, I'm saying the word Violet a lot, so I say we go Violet. Do white like a ghost equals past. See, I kind of like that too. Oh, it's Peddler's Medley. I can't say your name, Sean. I cannot say your screen name, so I'm just going to say Sean. Double vision. All right, now I'm singing again. All right, I'm going to Violet now. Even if you guys said something different. So, it's technically not page 1. But let's see how the page goes. And don't forget that this is what the page looks like as our background. So I'm just layering up the page together. And now I'm definitely thinking Violet because of how this page lays out. So moving that one to Violet for sure. Okay, I'm not going to finish laying out the page because I need to grab... But that was a nice refresher on what the page is going to look like. Yeah, I should wrench you. All right, let me see. I almost put you in timeout. Thanks, Lynn. I did get a heckler once, whatever those heckler people are called. Oh, I need another drink of my green goo. Okie dokie. This is also a vintage page, but I think I'm going to save it for the blooming page. And I think this goes on the page as well. Our Capricorn page. Now we got to pick a color. So if it's violet and I have some violets to it, I'm going to save the pink for a different page. So it might be black. It will not be blue. That's such a cool one. It won't be that one. Yeah, I agree, Brenda. All right. Oh, I kind of like that one, although I might put it on the green page. Yeah, no. All right. Oh my gosh, they all look almost the same. And why is it still on the same screen? Did everything die on me? Oh. All right, I'm trying to fix it. Oh, that's going to be pulling it. All right, I'm trying to fix it. It's still going. Am I still buffering? I don't know. I can't tell. All right, I hope I'm not still buffering because it says it's still going. All right, I don't know why it's still there. Oh, finally. Okay, it looks like I'm back. Can someone let me know when they see me back? Okay, good. I can see that it's back. My little charger didn't charge it long enough, and my iPad was dying. So as soon as it said I was almost out of battery, it turned it off or something and created the buffering. So I don't know what it was doing to conserve it, but I just plugged it in, which is why I wasn't texting. I was just typing to you guys that it looks like I'm back. Oh, I'm back in black. I'm gonna save that one. So these two are almost the same to me. Time of day. Might change up the colors, but I'll go with this one. Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to do with the page yet. This is just where I'm starting to go with it. And what I don't have at hand, which I hope I have in my basket, is, given that it's from the past, let me see if I have... Okay, I do have some tape. Oh, I thought I didn't travel with washi. I just found my washi. That's kind of exciting. So I'm going to go with the butter. Oh, I think that's moths. Go with the Tim Holtz moths. And white lace. We'll get to the doodling after. And I'll have my stapler handy, and I'm not going to care what color the staple is. Okay. Yeah, you know, we all should try to get some sleep. I have no idea what time it is right now, but I probably should know what time it is right now. That is so pretty. I'm going to save that for a better page, though, I think. I'm kind of thinking the March page would be good. Okay, so let me see. Good night, Brenda. Yeah. Just layer these ones up. Now, the reason I wrote these like this is because she can write whatever her potion is on every page. She can put her own warning label on every page, and she can add to the book as she wants. And then I'm going to try to leave, which I'm not always good at, try to leave some journaling space. And so let's get these down on the page, and then add the layers if we feel like we need to add some more layers. I brought my handy dandy Fabuloso, I don't even know how to say that, scissors. They cut beautifully. They're really heavy. And that's for if I feel like cutting my Shade Store polyester crap. I really was disappointed with the Shade Store, to be honest with you, and I shouldn't be saying that out loud because I did get so many things from them. But what I was disappointed in is how many were polyester. I mean, for goodness sakes, you're spending that much money on the materials. Shouldn't it be something better than polyester? So, at least that's my take. I think it should be. So let's work on this page. And I got myself a hot mess on the desk here. can't even bring myself to clean it up. I'll just set it aside. I probably should have done my sexy lady first because I just love her. She is the page, you know? Isn't that great? Man, she's awesome. Okay. No worries about the sexy lady. Not doing the sexy lady. All right. Now this page has some yellow color popping out to me. And I'm okay with that because... yeah, it's funny how you put it on there like that and it looks better. I don't know. I'm just going to start layering it up how I feel. And I need to get better at just laying things down, which I don't do a good job of. I'm thinking this should be a pocket, the way at least it feels like it should be. How does it look as a half size? Oh, it's too small. Yeah, I don't know. Normally I make my pockets all rough and tough, but I definitely could do this one. I bought this at Tuesday morning, I think. I say I think because it may not have been. And I'm just going to lay it down like a pocket. And just get layering. I never know how they're going to turn out. One of the weird things for me is when I craft in my regular world, before I started doing YouTube videos, I could throw it away and nobody would know that I even made it that way. And now, when you craft, especially if I craft live, when you make something, you can't just pretend it never happened. Which is something I would do. I mean, I would just forget I made it all together. Yeah, I'm loose. You let me out of the loony bin. What were you thinking? All right, I'm just gonna line it up and layer down. And you wouldn't believe how much thought I put into laying out my pages for the months. Well, I suppose it's not months. For the symbols. There's not going to be a lot of journaling space on this one, which means I need to put some there. So let's make a tag. How wide do we want the tag to be? We'll make it that wide. How long do we want the tag to be? Yep, this is my wing it phase. Just pretend like you didn't see me doing this. We want it to be this long. So I do this sometimes where I just straight up wing it and I hope, where did my cut go? There it is. There we go. Where am I going? Oh, where are you going, Sean? You are not going to Mary Forrester's house. That is awesome. Oh, I'm cutting all wonky. Oh, I hope she don't mind my wonky. Wonky means it was made with love, right? Holy smacks, that's wonky. Oh my gosh. That was wonky. Let's see how we like it in there, or if I need to make it a little bit skinnier. And Mama says I need to go a little bit skinnier. And I'll make it all tag pretty later. I'll come back, and every one of these pages will not be perfectly done till I get home and I'm able to put trim and edges and stuff like that on it. Yeah, that's about the size I want the tag. That'll work. And then this is going to go down here, and I'll lose. So do I want you to be... Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I don't like the bust there anymore. So the bust is just going to have to wait. I am going to turn this into a tuck. Nope. I'll turn it here. So when I get home, I might stitch this instead. So if I stitch you, what am I working on? Capricorn, right? Yeah. Ooh, let's see if this book page is racy. Oh, he might be found in Flagstaff. Well, I kind of, if I find it a little bit racy, I'm gonna leave it out and exposed, pun intended. Hold on, where are we at? Man, it's not racy. Let's flip the page. Maybe it's racy over here. Oh, it's a long shot. This looks like a Western book. Talk about Flagstaff, and it's a long shot, and I got a long arm, and gives me a sense of security. Oh, but so he did kiss her gently and tenderly. Oh, but then the window exploded. All right, so let's leave the bottom of this open just for a little bit of fun. And then we'll go up with it. Doesn't look as good though. Maybe. Maybe it's a flap. And put this baby all the way in like that. And this stays on the outside. Yeah, it's good enough for me. So this will be a tag later. And why am I stapling? The answer is I don't know, because I felt like it. Yeah, that's gonna work. So this one's not gonna be all fancy. This is just turning into a wing it page. I did like it better over there, so I shouldn't have been focused on the racy, but that's okay. Okay, so we might draw the Capricorn thing. Okay, hold on, I want to see. That is so cool, Sean. That is so cool. All right, let me see the last two. I never get the bottom of it. It must be some kids at the... My husband, not too long ago, he was reading a book, and maybe it was this book. Maybe I should go through and find all the racy pages in the book. But he was going through a book, and he was laughing about how racy, because he normally reads mysteries and spy novels and all that stuff, and he was laughing at how racy it is. And so he started reading me a couple of lines out of the book, and holy smackaginoles, he wasn't kidding. It was a racy book. And it wasn't no 50 Shades of Grey or anything like that. It was just a regular book. And why is that so sticky? Oh, I don't have much of this left. I heard somebody say one time that they've never run out of a washi tape roll. Even though I buy a lot of washi tape, I do. I run out of washi tape rolls. Well, we know we don't have anything fancy pants on the top part. But I just am in the mood to put some lace up there. Why? Because I have to. It's just what I have to do. And my skizzers. It's at 1.5. No, it's at 1.5 and good enough. When I said 1.5 and 1.5, I meant by these lines. Like that's 1, that's a half. That's good enough. And you know, on my empty rolls, wouldn't it be kind of fun to take some of my rolls of lace that and put some double-sided stick tape on it myself and turn them into the little lace rolls for myself in my little empty rolls? Makes sense, why not? I mean, it's just lace and double-sided stick tape, and then I can share lots of my lace. So when is that live show? Is it Friday? I feel like this should have some color to it. Oh, I really don't have any of my good pens to put of color in it. Oh, you know, why do we choose to bring some of these things on our trips? The gold's good, though. I'll pull the gold out. Don't want the orange. Don't want the white. Certainly not the red. Okay, the purple's good. Okay. I'm goodness gracious, struggling here. There we go. I don't know why it is I feel the need to do this, but I like when tape is layered twice. And I do that a lot. So you get like the 2 pieces, just feels good. And I'll tag this baby up again, you know, tighter later. It's not going to be a durable tag because it's only just 12 by 12 paper. I do want to make the other side of it safer though. Putting something on the other side. I don't even know what day of the week today is. What day is today? Every time I reach forward, it's because, oh, man, it's out again. Every time I reach forward, it's just because I'm reading my chat messages. Yeah, that'll protect it. Now, do I want to just cut the tag corners? Yeah, probably. 3 in, 2 in. 3 in, 2 in. That's good. I don't think I brought my hole punch. I can't imagine what the, you know, when the people scan your bags of what's coming onto the plane and for the security purposes, and they looked into my bag and they found, you know, 5 simple outfits, 1 little dress, and 1 pair of shoes, and the rest of the bag was filled with craft supplies. It's like, that must have looked ridiculous to them. Oh my gosh. I mean, and I've got these X-Acto knives, multiple pairs of scissors, the pokey tool. Oh, lordy. How silly. All right. I feel like this needs dangles. I might have to get something. I don't like these dangles with it, but I might have to get something with dangles. Yeah, that I definitely somewhere. Michael's, I think it was, with dangles. Yeah, I don't know. She can add to it and she can write on that one. And I'll doodle on the page in a minute. Now I feel like this should be a pocket. I'm not sure that it matches, so I'm going to have to doodle around it somehow. I'm looking for something past. That's not cheesy. Yes, yes, horrible pun again. I couldn't help it. It's a bunch of cheese images. Yeah, no drugs, no fruit, no animals, just craft supplies. These are the magazine pages I saved on the plane but didn't trim out. I just knew I liked them. And I'm looking for something, a potion of energy past, and aged eyes might be kind of nice. Oh, I kind of like the idea of aged eyes. Let me see if I see anything else. Yeah, that's pretty cool too. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with hers. Oh, they didn't let him on the plane. I checked it. They certainly would have arrested me with the types of materials I had inside of my bag. They would have thought I was trying to create something crazy. I love this lady's dancing position. Her shoes. Aren't her shoes just freaking amazing? Holy smacks. Got a Tampax commercial sitting there with some crazy shoes. I mean, I couldn't bring myself to wear them because I just can't do things like that. And I remember when I was a model, the people always told me, you never pose with your mouth open. Always keep your mouth closed. That was when I was very, very young. And no, I wasn't a model like fancy pants. That is not where I was going with that. It's just these days I see everybody with their mouth open. Back in those days, that was an absolute, oh my gosh, isn't she fabulous? I need her on one of the pages for sure. She's fabulous too. That hair, the hair is just fabulous. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, I think I'm just not finding what I'm looking for, and I like the bow tie. That's why I saved this one. Yeah, that's gonna work together. I'm getting closer to what I want. Oh, gosh, I love her. Some of the images, the ladies look half asleep, too. That mask is fabulous. Did you save the same ones from, aren't they fabulous? Oh, man. Oh, the lady in red would be good for Cancer. See, I think this is a good one, too. I should do, that boot's just funny. I just want to make some puns with how the boots knock my socks off. I can't help myself on some birthday wishes I've done recently on Facebook. Oh, that's a good one, too, for the purple. I might be changing it up. Instead of the aged eyes, I might do the purple eye with a bow tie. Yep, That's what I'm doing. And we've got some purple hair, and we're done. I'm not even going to keep flipping, because otherwise I just keep flipping. And what do I have on the bottom there? I don't know. Okay, done. Okay, done with a mess on my desk. Hold on. Oh, you know what? The sleep, I don't even know, Lynn. You're not talking to yourself. It's just because there's only a couple of us who are chatting night owls. Everybody else might just be listening and watching. And goodness knows, when I'm in a state like this, sometimes my voice goes monotone. I might even be putting them to sleep. It's okay. I'm not offended. I just felt like coming on. I might be embarrassed by it at some point later and going, oh my gosh, I can't believe I chose to go online. What's on the other side so don't mess up? Yeah, I'm good. All right, I'm not going to be able to look at, not that I'm good at watching the chat at the same time anyway, but what are you doodling for? Let me see if I can get this to hold up. No, I still can't get it to hold up. Just, I would really like to see the bottom of the chat, because by the time I see it, it feels late. Oh, you're doodling for school. Now that would be a fun requirement, wouldn't it? Oh, I'm off screen while cutting. Although I'm just fussy cutting, this can't possibly be all that exciting. Let's see how much of the hand I get in this space without making a crazy mess. There we go. I've chopped a few fingers off in my day, enough so that you know, I probably would have a funny page of fingers if I would have kept them in a little itty bitty box, and that would have been a creepy box of fingers. Oh lordy. Oh, it feels weird not doing a nonprofit every waking minute. It's just so weird. I got so used to that every day. And now, you know, on the first couple of days I was here, I felt guilty. Like there's so many things I could do. I mean, I did get all the kits mailed out. I did get, you know, the videos cut of the people that made the donations. I wasn't able to get everybody's donations that had come in, and anybody who has donations coming in or stuff coming in for the auction, I don't have that in yet either. The stuff that comes in for the auction, I just have to put that up after I get back in August. And why am I not seeing the pink in her fingers very well? There we go. See, this is why I cut fingers off. Cut fingers too, so whether it's human or the other way. Okay. I'm a slow fussy cutter. Sorry that it's not all that exciting. I just have to wait till it loads. I have to come up with another solution for how I get to see your chat. See if this works. Oh, that seems to work better. I suppose at some point when I finish with just this page, I should clean up, try to get a couple hours sleep. See how much this eye covers before I cut out her face. Oh, I'm about to have a crazy mess. I hope this hotel has a, oh, it's not a hotel. I hope this Airbnb has a vacuum cleaner close by. Yeah, cutting out her head. This is what takes me so long. I just take forever to make something. What are we talking about with good scissors and kid scissors? Gardening and glitter. That's all I read on that, right above kid scissors. Hi, Carla. How are you doing? I always feel bad that I haven't seen people in a while. Although, I guess time passes differently. Oh, I might even use her face for something else later, too. Sideways is kind of entertaining. I am thinking that the hair thing isn't helpful. So I'll just trim it to the shape of the collar. Okay, now I'm liking her better. See how much I get out of this? I don't know what word I was thinking. Writing space. A nice writing space. Yeah, that's better. I have to drop her down because I want the whole eyebrow. With that said, I'm just going to lay the face down. Okay. And she's going down. Just gonna commit. Oh my gosh, what did I do to this glue? Lordy goodness. Oh man, what kind of things are on your crafty tables these days? All right, I suppose I should ask this question also is, ow, I bumped my head. I suppose if I bumped my head enough times, you guys would say, oh, that's what happened. That's what's wrong with her. Oh, I don't have something smooth to smooth that out with. Beauty of Dory. Let me just get this page going all by himself. Making a mess on the floor. Making a mess on the table. Stay. It doesn't want to stay. I ask what's on your crafty table and you say Pepto, remotes, phone, and coffee. That doesn't sound like anything crafty. Oh, I cannot fussy cut. I totally screw up my fussy cuts. But I just accept it. I don't craft perfectly for the end result. even if my crafts are a gift. It is. I think I'm taking her collar out. I don't like the white next to the eye. See how we like it now. And we trim the hair to match the collar, so let's just trim the hair to match the bow now. On the floor it goes. That's just because that's what it feels like. If I had a smaller eye, I think it would have been more fun. There we go. That's better. Definitely better. We've got us. Junk, lots of laughs. Finishing your scavenger, you know, on your scavenger hunt books, what do those do? I'm sitting there resting my hand on my head reading that. But on your scavenger hunt books, when are those due? And which one are you overthinking, Lynn? How many pages do you have left, Shannon? I'm asking everybody 500 questions. I'm sorry. Finally catching up to chat. Maybe my brain's waking up. You know, when you get that second wind. You know, I normally have something down and then I just glue in a big mess. I'm taking way too long to glue. Yeah, I need something down. Give me this. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Good enough. I don't even have my credit card handy to smooth this, so my charger. Actually, that's not working half bad. I'll have to put something down at the bottom because I didn't send it down low enough. See, on her legs. And I always say to myself, these are my good scissors. I don't want to use my good scissors on cutting glue. What do? Use my good fussy cutting scissors over glue all the time. Maybe it doesn't really bother it. Maybe it's used to it. Okay, now we need the purple hair. And see how much of that purple hair I can get away with. All I'm doing is just trying to cut the shape of it, and I'm not sure I really care which way it goes. I just want a hair. Oh my gosh, from Israel? How did you run into the person from Israel? I like this lady's eyes. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, there we go. I like that streak a lot. So this will go on there. Oh my gosh, waking up at 2:30 in the morning for a job, that would be hard. It's one of my favorite times to actually go to bed. I try to get in bed before that most of the time. Oh my gosh, your AC broke today? Oh no. Oh, yep, I'm gonna like this. It's too late to peel her up, isn't it? Kind of like it being her eyebrow too. That's kind of fun. Okay, where do I get rid of the inside of her eye? No, I don't know. I think I'm overthinking it again. Just let it go. You okay? I really wished I had that just a little bit longer. I like it with a swoop of her face. Yeah, I'm liking those in those two positions. And I know you have a lot of glare. I don't have a way to reduce that except to make it dark. Is that any better? But I think it's too dark. Oh, psh, I just covered the whole thing. Oh, Lordy, you know, I wish the delay wasn't so bad. You guys got to see what my fingers look like up close. Oh my goodness, I swear half the reason people might even watch my channel is because I really am just an absolute dork. I am done with this. I am just gonna go glue this baby down. It's time. It's time to glue this lady down. That's what I say. Oh, you are so kind, Lynn. I do appreciate the thumbs up. You know, I never used to care about how many subscribers But now, because of the nonprofit, I actually like the idea that it would, you know, just having more subscribers spreads the word about the nonprofit and helps more people. I was just in a Michael's today, and I saw that the lady asked if anybody wanted to donate to some other cause, and I forget what it was. Oh, I put you in the wrong spot. I forget what it was helping. But I just liked the idea that they were willing to do a donation thing like that. Is it? Yeah, I like that better. Like this. Still not getting it off the edge, but it's fine. I'm gonna have to cover that. Did you guys see how I just messed that up? Thank goodness for pens. Okay, and then in the crevice of her eye, yeah, that's good enough. A glue stick would be the answer. I picked up the pen on accident thinking that was going to make a difference. So for those of you who joined late, when I finish this page, I will show you my mess of what I concocted to create the, I like that. To create the thing that holds my iPad. And you'll see how kooky and now how messy it is. I don't know why I felt like rolling it over. It's just because that's what I felt like doing. And it took me a long time to just put that simple thing together. My goodness gracious. All right, let's see how good this purple pen works at doodling. I guess I didn't do a good job of that. Let's ink up this page. Oh my goodness, what did I do? It's glittery. That's why I'm just gonna spread it. Ah, screw it, I'll just do it with my fingers. All right, I'll deal with that later. Dagnabbit. I don't know what I did. All right, now I'm just adding purple, and I'm sorry if you're not able to see that. And the glare will go down at some point, and you guys will be able to see. And I'm just adding the glitter. Oh, I wish it wasn't such a bad glare for you. And I'm just adding glitter to the eyebrows in eyebrow hair movement. And where it just splattered on me again, I'll just embrace it. Now I'm going to have purple glitter fingers and let it go. Just accept it as it is. You know you want some purple glitter fingers. That's what you want. I'm not a glitter fan. Oh, I did it again. That's okay. I'll just be able to spread this one down. Oh, that was a happy accident. Now I hope this glitter comes off all nice and easy for me. But I'm not sure how happy I am. There we go. And it's all glary. You can't really see what it's doing. Do I even have a way to show it to you without the glare? Let me see if this works. With the delay, I do wish it was instantaneous, but now you can see it. And the purple glitter is in the eye up here. It's blurred on the edge, follows that line, and then it draws down. They kissed and the pen exploded. That's fabulous. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, I think I need to put some moths down at the bottom because I don't like how her feet don't hit the bottom. And then on top of the moths, I need a different washi that is black and white. And we're gonna go with this baby. Let's do this one. I meant underneath the moths. Can't believe the washi's 3 for $1. That's such a good deal. And I really don't mind if purple glitters everywhere on my desk. But this condo that I'm staying in has the lightest colored cream carpet. So my brain is like, oh, that's not wise on my part to be somewhere with a cream colored carpet. No, I don't want upside down walls. No, I don't even like that one. I know it's wasteful. I'm very sorry. I just don't like that one. And we're going to start right there. Good enough. Good enough. And finish it right here. And sorry if that was off screen. Got a little bit of purple everywhere. Put this back in the book. And what I'm thinking about on this spread for her is whatever her potion is that goes on this page, the warning label, hopefully that's in screen for you, but whatever the spread is for this page, the warning label is going to go over here. I think I am not done. It needs doodling. So let's doodle with something, not the purple pen, because I do not want to doodle with the purple pen. But purple and gold are good together. Watch me make as big of a mess with gold, though. And I'll just start by dotting to make sure I don't get into trouble. I'm trying to practice being random. My normal style is methodical in dots As you can tell when I started, I tried to be random, but yet I still noticed I was putting one in each square, so then I tried to squish them in the squares, and my attempt at being random, it's a little bit of a fail, but that's okay. What is $2.88 for a multi-pack at Walmart? Washi tape? For how many? Good night, Sean. Enjoy your sleep and have a blast at Mary's place tomorrow. Should I figure out how to highlight how suddenly the window beside them exploded inward? Oh, that is just so... Oh, see, and then he felt he'd been kicked in the head. He reared back in his chair and he remembered nothing more as he tumbled into a deep, dark abyss. Just because he kissed her. That's quite a kiss. I don't know what I feel like doing, and it's not dots. I don't know. Maybe I'm just... Yeah, I think I'm gonna swirl or something. Let's look at this guy. See if this guy can help me decide what to do. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna start with a few loops. Couldn't draw a straight line to save my face today. Oh. I can do this without chatting for a minute. Let it come back to life in a second. Without my phone. Yeah, that is just crappy. Let's just draw something. What do I feel like drawing? I don't even know. Obviously, I think I'm done crafting. I think I need to just finish this later. And that's okay. Okay, well, with that said, I lost my chat. I'll sit here and see about... Oh, you're looking at the ceiling. And I'll just leave it at this. So there's my shenanigan that is not fully finished. I like how the eye came out above the tucks. I like how the messy fingers came out as well. I mean, I could improve upon my cleanliness, I suppose. And I'll finish it later. I'm just done. At least it looks like a book. And I think I'll just say goodnight. So hugs and love, everybody, and take care, and I'll finish reading whatever the chat was later. And sorry I missed so much of the chat. And for those of you who actually stuck through and put up with all my shenanigans, yeah, thumbs up to you guys if I could thumbs up on your channel. So hugs and love. Take care all. Bye.